been a while. Sorry, I'm just checking the fan base, making sure the video controls are hold because the wind is fierce. But I wanted to get some sun. Look all red too, windburn. Don't worry, just a cigarette. Anyway, yeah, I haven't gone live in a while. Been having a lot of stuff going on. Long story short, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Ah, que chingao. Still in the movement, guys. Uh, I think that I will be live more. In fact, I've been trying to make my digital presence more known with my little videos. I had some sci-fi stuff written that I needed to produce, so I did it in AI. I have no money. I don't care about money really at this point. I just need enough to survive and to do my thing. Shout out to New Mexico Socialists, which I'm a part of. We have some big things going, some public events. We're going to show everybody we're still here and that we are here for the people despite of what you may have heard. Come out to one of our events soon and we'll check it out. We're going to have some fun, some music, some readings, eventually some lectures, all of that good stuff. Again, go ahead and look at my little sci-fi videos. I have a whole universe written down that I've started to produce on. It's kind of a de-stressor. I couple a lot of stuff that goes through my head. So there's some elements of science and pseudoscience in it. Just have fun with that. The other thing is I'm trying to probably open a new channel for the New Mexico Socialists. We were talking about doing a podcast there, and I wanted to get some kind of reaction. I know I don't have no audience here. I do everything from solar tech and like lots of videos. It's a little windy. I don't care. It's New Mexico. We get good sun. So just look out for new things, but just come and check me out once in a while. I'll be on all the platforms in one form or the other. New Mexico Socialists. I'm going to try to make some headway on that. We're going to start to have some events, some fundraisers. Everything's going back to the community. Everything's out in the open. None of this corporate hiding bullshit. Of course, we have to get our numbers and to exist for Uncle Sam. So be it. We can follow that so we could get it going for now. Well, another thing. Dolores Huerta. She dropped a bomb, or had it already been dropped and we just needed to wait for the payload. I don't know, talking in military terms, because of course we're all talking about Iran and all this bullshit that's not new, that's been going on, it's been planned. The US wants to take over everything. That's not new. That's very simplified, of course. We're not talking about that. The bomb that was dropped was Cesar Chavez. Chicano, I'm a Chicano all the way, Chicano movement, Chicano rights. Been in the movimiento for a long time. Been walking on the sidelines. There's a lot of things that I've had issues with certain organizations that I've since really either lost contact with, but the ones who I have contact with, you already know who you are. La Hermandad, the real brown berets, toda madre. I stand with you guys and girls, very powerful individuals. So I just want to start this with the movement is more powerful than the sum of its parts or the sum of any one person. Hello, Wendy. Again, the movement, and I'm not talking about narrowing it down to the Chicano movement to leave anyone out. I'm talking about human rights in general. Those of us who are on the ground working, doesn't matter what you do or if it's not the norm or if Uncle Sam says you're worth more or less than someone else, you're out there giving her hell. It's, you know what? We can do it. We still are. Here in New Mexico, we have an advantage. We're used to, most of us, living without certain things. Whether it be because we're brought up that way or that's only what we know or we evolved that way. So be it. That's how we exist. But a lot of these foundations were laid out a long time ago in here in the Corazon. And I talk about socialism and stuff like that. You'll find that I like to say that it's within all of us. To be social, we're social creatures. We exist amongst each other. And we just don't want corporate greed, the corporate greedy people to take advantage of us. And that's one of the things that the United Workers sick. I was just telling my comrades a while ago that we need to do a podcast. We need to talk about it. It makes me very sick that shit like this has continued to not only occur but to fly below radar, so to speak, to be in the shadows. Why is that? Because people are too fucking proud. And the only way to move forward is because of a set of ideals that were set into place long ago by people who didn't give a fuck. And I will say it, censored or not, they didn't give a fuck about any one of us on the ground. My ancestors, your ancestors, they all worked their asses off for what we have, one way or the other. I'm not going to get into all the other stuff that will get me deleted for sure. The fact of the matter is the movement and movimiento for the people is there and it has done good. It doesn't mean that bad did not occur. This is normal throughout any kind of movement. Anything that has traction or movement is going to pick up bystanders. You can look at it like water in las sequías. You know, when you first flush those things, they're full of dirt. They're pulling out all the particles that they missed, all the edges that were rough. It gets smoothed out by the flow. It's not like they don't count, but they get involved, they get intertwined within the whole thing. That's kind of how I'm looking at it in the movement. This is a big shock, a big hit for us. Y me duele el corazón. I'm still thinking about it. I'm processing it. It's not right. It's fucked up. We have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. I'm in the movement and it makes me sad and it hurts me. And I've seen shit like this and I've heard about it, little rumors and stuff like that. I was too naive, or maybe I was looking in the other way myself, but the signs were there. The thing is we need to see everyone for who they are, one way or the other. And whether they helped in one mode or another, that does not disguise or discount any wrongdoing that they have done. Remember that you could do bad and good at the same time. We don't live in a black and white world. There are shades in between. And this is not just, I don't want to get into the physics because I'll have too much fun with that. But just remember that bad people can do good things, even if it's greedy. And like I said, the movement itself is greater than the sum of its parts. They took the positive out of that, smoothed it out, and used that for the movement. But now we have to clean it up. We have to see it for what it is. And it's still, there's still news. I believe Dolores. I wholeheartedly believe Dolores Huerta. She came out now in her 90s to talk about it. She means it's relevant. The timing has me thinking, what's going on? Well, it's fresh. Let's have a dialogue, everybody. Hop on NewMexicoSocialist.org. We have a Facebook site. If there's anything wrong with the site, let me know. Throw some comments on here. I'll try to put some links on there. Let's have a dialogue. I'm going to do a beta. I guess it's going to be kind of a call-in podcast where it looks like we're all live, trying to brainstorm the platform. All my comrades out there, si se puede. Remember, this is a big dent in our armor, but we will keep on moving forward. All of you, it doesn't matter what color you are. We, the people, power for the people, all power to the people. We are social beings. Mira, New Mexico is beautiful still. Remember that. It's worth fighting for, gente.